In the box, my black came. The boxes like that. Wrap both of them. It's like a necklace like this big in a box.
The old Christmas trick.
I saw someone wrap a gift card as a giraffe. That wrapping thing is not remotely close. It was a gift card and it was a giraffe the size of the room.
Hi, Rebecca. Just sharing it into the groups. There we go. What coffee is that?
Medium roast Mount Gessie. Right, this one's first. Yeah. What's this?
It's peanut butter.
Oh, for goodness sake, no.
The dog's having peanut butter in his marrow bones. But Coco wanted Dad to just stand there and hold it whilst she got the peanut butter out. Hi John, hi Miriam. How are we?
Mighty marrow bones.
They've got 6 of them now.
There you go. There you go. Keep quiet for an hour.
Until Archie starts moving around the floor.
Hello. How are we doing?
I've given up. I'm trying to keep black clothing cool and Coco insists on a hug half
Yeah,
the
no,
day.
no. Anyway. It's not Friday, it's Thursday. Because we're not here Friday. So we thought we'd come and do Q&A tonight.
Camera's really offset.
I moved it for the cooking one because it just was so far across that side. I felt like I was not even on screen. Hi, Lisa. So tonight's just a...
Keep the dogs quiet, you said.
Keep the dogs quiet, yeah. They're moving, they're sort of 2-pound bones. They'll be fine. Yeah, tonight's just a little Q&A and maybe a little review of 2022.
Well, we're back next week, and that's
what, for a Q&A?
No, but I mean for lives.
Oh right, yeah, no, but we're not doing another Q&A now, are we?
No,
this year.
Not until 2023.
Yeah, I've had the lurgy. It feels like it's been ages. It's been a week now. Sort of feeling a little bit better today. I haven't had a coughing fit in a few hours, so that's a bonus. Yeah, John, you missed it earlier. So permission granted. Christmas jokes are allowed tonight, John. Tonight only, yeah? That's it, no more. Not allowed any other time. Dan is full of it. I mean, full of them.
Dan was making carnivore jokes, though, not Christmas jokes. So let's make them Christmas or New Year jokes. Right.
But yeah, I sort of seemed to come down with the lurgy the end part of last week, and I'm clinging on to it. It's really sort of, fun at the moment, not being able to breathe.
You sound like Coco.
Yeah. Blimey, Miriam, you really are dedicated. You watched it back, blimey.
And then join this. You're not sick of it.
I've got some Vicks, actually. I actually got some today. So after a week of, suffering, do you know what you did wrong, Mark? What did I stop? Actually, sort of right. It came on worse when it was like right, that's it, we're done. Then full force. I barely get up on I think Tuesday morning.
But that's the thing, is that obviously you get so caught up in every single day busy that as soon as you give yourself a break, that's the point you just go, right, okay, so I picked up 5 things whilst we were busy. Let's have them all now.
So yes, before anybody says it, I look tired because guess what? I have been all week. Sleeping has been difficult with a bad cough. Yeah, I suppose we all do it, don't we? I saw a friend of mine sort of say, she's been COVID free and well for the last 2-3 years. Suddenly she's going away on a holiday this weekend. Crash, just wiped out. How much did Santa pay for his sleigh? Nothing. It was on the house. John, as your standards go, that's quite good. I didn't cringe. So anyway, how's your year been? What have you been up to? What? Johnny's inside now. No, that's a good 7 out of 10. That is, Miriam, for John. Wait till he pulls out the 2 out of 10s.
I have a question. If no one else has questions. Has anyone seen Avatar 3 yet? And is it worth going?
3?
Avatar 2, sorry.
I was going to say.
In 3D.
Right. Okay.
And is it worth it? Because if we're going to go to the cinema for 3 hours.
3 hours, yeah.
A 5-hour round trip.
Okay.
We need to know if it's worth it.
And what we mean by 5-hour round trip and is it worth it? What destruction will Coco have caused in those 5 hours while we've been out? Is it worth coming home to that destruction? Is the film that good? Because their bed currently is standing up over here because apparently she was destroying it again.
She wasn't destroying it this morning.
Well, it's got whopping big holes in it.
Yeah, well, it was a pain to get the cover off because it's kind of not a rectangle anymore. It's like a
Does anyone know? Actually, we're asking the questions tonight. Does anyone know of a indestructible dog's bed that's big?
By indestructible,
it's got to be big.
It's got to fit 2 boxers. Who RG doesn't like his personal space being invaded most of the time.
Yeah, most of the time. Yeah.
So
imagine a boxer that's her height because he almost is.
He is my height, yeah. Coco's a little bit smaller, but RG's a tall boxer. He's a string bean. It's just like as if someone just stretched it.
So who's got boxers? Or who's got dogs that normally destroy beds? And what bed do you use that they haven't destroyed yet? Right. So let's just say hello to Gillian. Hi, Gillian. Have you just?
Gillian, I'll send you links now. I saw your inbox message whilst I was out walking.
Yeah, so Ella's going to send you a link now. You need to register on the members' website. I think that's the bit that you're missing out at the moment. But you're in the members group, so you should be able to.
Yeah, you can join us on the
Zoom later in 45 minutes. So
if you go into the members Facebook group, go into the events, and you'll find the one for 7:45.
Jan just found us. We've always been here. I think we've been here forever. Missed the Sprouts. Do you know what? I've missed the Sprouts as well. As in, we haven't had them for 2 years, and even Louis went, "These Sprouts are really good."
Are you going to get more Sprouts for Christmas Day now?
Well, I think they'll be the only 2 occasions. They'll be tonight and Christmas Day, and that's it. We've done them for another couple of years. But yeah, so we all had exactly the same dinner tonight. Does anyone own a teenager? Hands up if you own a teenager. Yeah? Just wait for this. Wait.
Louis going to try and call Basil.
Wait. Here's a teenager with a Hoover in his hand. See? Miracles do happen at Christmas.
It's not been functioning for the past 2 weeks.
Just plug it in.
It's my fault. I said it wasn't functioning. I hadn't realised that the filter wasn't in the Hoover.
Right,
and it was on
alright,
max
yeah,
power, so
yeah.
it lasted 10 seconds and then it stopped. And I thought, oh, it's not working. No, it just wasn't in the right setting.
Jan, ask questions whenever you want. There may be a bit of silliness going on for the next few minutes, but we can always stop and have a sensible conversation. So feel free. Just we can mix it up tonight. Don't you worry. Are we having some time off for Christmas? Tomorrow is a day off completely for us. Yes. Most of Saturday. I'm trying to think now. Yeah, I think I think we're taking the next 3 days off. Really.
Yeah, we're not anything.
We will be. You know, I mean, I'll get the chance to actually chat to Ella since like February. We haven't really seen much of each other this year.
You saw me on my birthday.
Did I?
It was August.
Where?
I don't know what we did on my birthday.
I was gonna say, we didn't go anywhere, did we? Did we go out for a meal?
Yeah.
Did we?
We went to Kino.
Went to Kino, right? Okay. Anyway, so we are taking a little bit of downtime. I suppose the on the other side, on the food side, the issue is that the downtime for websites being closed and not being busy that's when those places get stripped out, completely gutted, and started again, ready for next year. We did Wollaston yesterday, and I'll be doing Rushden in the next couple of days. So, but it's not a stressful time. We've had quite a lot of. Obviously, it's been busy. It's been very busy in the past few weeks, few months, getting everything set up. So anyway, enough of that. Sprouts do rule. Sprouts, what do they rule? I was going to say Gemma then. Emma, sorry. What do they rule? Do they have their own sprout land? They were great. Sprouts they were really good. If you've not tried the sprout a gratin, then do it. You don't need to boil your sprouts.
It's a new one in the recipe library. It's not a new recipe. It's been in FFS.
Right, okay.
But it never made it into the recipe
library.
Oh,
did it not?
It's when I was making I'll put the Christmas link to the recipes if you want to have a look at all the Christmas recipes.
Okay.
When I was putting it together earlier this month, I thought I'd add a few more from the books in. So, there we go.
Highs for this year.
I think one of the big ones is the gluten-free bakery.
I was going to say there's probably a couple for on different sides. So yeah, the thought that this time last year we'd only just opened Rushden Bakery, so bakery number 1. They'd only been open 6 weeks, something like that, and we were only doing a very, very, very small range of bread. To then think that within a year we'd have the kitchen, so the new Wollaston unit, and quite an extensive food range, which Ella keeps telling me is too big. It's too much.
I'm the one that has to deal with the skews.
I was like, yeah, but here's what I've made this week.
You come home, I've got pancakes, I've got sriracha, I've got whatever else you said you made donuts.
Donuts today. I made panda donuts today. So
it's not on the list.
It's not on the list because it's not finished. It's not finished yet. So I suppose one of the highs is that, and I suppose that comes from me. Hang on a minute. I'm not getting to that because I don't want to get distracted. Miriam, stop it. Stop putting it on there as well. I had the idea that we needed to, or we were talking about, could we get a gluten-free unit? And we had no plans as to where it could be or anything. And I just one day saw this unit and I'd messaged them, but I heard nothing, and it was months. And then I suddenly got a message, and it was just at the right time that they messaged back and sort of said the unit was available, then it wasn't, and now it is. And are you still interested? And we went down pretty much instantly, and I think we'd done the deal on the day, really, didn't we? Mm-hmm. We effectively said yes straight away. So yeah, I suppose that's quite a biggie on that side. Go on. Okay, wraps. Did you know there were wraps? Not sure if they've been mentioned. Have I talked about wraps too much this year, Miriam? Is that
wraps and pastry?
Wraps and pastry. Wraps and pastry. Wraps and pastry. Yeah. But they have taken over my life just a little bit. I mean, if I'm not talking about, well, it's all panda. I mean, my life revolves around pandas. Everything I do seems to be a panda. Anyway, wear Christmas hats. I haven't got any. I haven't got any crackers. Might have some crackers up in the loft from about 4 years ago. I don't know. We'll have to get some. I tell you what, and I said this we've just done PT. I'm doing a PT session at 9:30 on Christmas Day morning. There'll be a Christmas hat on show in the PT. However, you have to be there to see it because it won't be streamed. And you have to participate because the room will be locked. So there'll be no gate crashing, John. Once the PT's up and running. If you want to come and join in, you can come and join in. But you must wear your Christmas jumper, your Christmas hat, and your Christmas socks.
You've got your Ralph t-shirt as well. Wear.
Have I?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll have a look.
I don't know who.
All right. So the wraps have been the highlight for Miriam.
What are you laughing at?
Everything I do it for Panda. Is this to the Whitney Houston? I'm sure it is. Miriam, sing it to me. I expect a voice message. Hi, Gemma. See, well sussed out, Christina. It might just be pinned up on the squat rack behind me. In fact, I don't think it was last year. Yes, it is actually live, Daniel. Brian Adams. Thank you, John. Oh, yeah, of course, everything I do. Yes. Oh, blimey. Oh, yeah, no, it wasn't last year. I think it was the year before. And I said, right, I'm going all out. I'm going full Christmas theme. And on the back of the PT,
and you had the one pathetic piece of tinsel. Why? This is our last live before Christmas. What are we doing?
What? Oh, right, Christmas tree, of course. Yeah. I just said to somebody. Sorry, I said somebody. I said in the PT. So hopefully you've got lots of presents underneath your Christmas tree because the only thing's underneath our Christmas tree is the dishwasher. Right, talking of donuts, I made them today. Panda ones.
Was it? What was it?
Coco's here. She's bored of her.
You've probably eaten all the peanut butter. She's better.
Peanut butter. Come and say hello. Not you, you elephant. Oh, he's gone to find the other bone.
He's not interested in saying hi.
Oh, where are the avocados? They're there. They're there. Sorry, I'm blocking it. What's the other one?
It's a Welsh one from Tracy.
Oh, right. So we got.
We do have an actual tree in the loft. It's just not got down for 3 years.
No, we don't.
We have an artificial one.
Really?
Yeah, because we bought it when we got Coco for the first year. This is our third Christmas. We got that last year. I'm sure we did.
There is no Popster. There is no new. There is no.
We are not getting a third dog.
There's no new arrivals that get little enough sleep as it is. Never mind having another one of those.
If this is the second one, what's the third one like? Archie's the golden child.
Yeah.
Have we decided if we're getting a turkey for Christmas?
What, you can have your turkey, Gemma? Gemma's offered to have her turkey.
No, sorry.
I'm aware
it was
of
John's joke. Made me think about it.
It depends. Daughter. It depends whether I can be bothered to go shopping again between now and Christmas Day. Just go over to Sainsbury's Christmas Eve and see what they've got.
Sainsbury's is always overpriced.
Oh, it won't be on Christmas Eve. Christmas Day, they'll be closed for like 3 days.
Apparently, Jen has some bad jokes.
Come on, Jan, get on with it.
No, we are not, Dan.
No, there is no new puppy. Absolutely, definitely not. He's stolen her bone now.
Where would the third one go?
Oh, blimey.
Remember when that room was meant to be their room?
Yeah.
Are you coming up?
You want your own chair? Come and say that.
Should love her own chair.
Aldi's have turkey at 50 cents. What? Christmas Eve. So what about 4 o'clock at Christmas Eve? Because that's when I can go shopping.
We could always go on. Oh no, we're not in PT tomorrow. On Saturday morning.
No. We'll find something. I mean, we've had Christmas dinner. Did we not do a mock-up? No, we didn't do a mock-up this year, did we?
No.
That's the best time to go, Miriam. 4 o'clock when they're shut. Save a fortune. It's not about being a Grinch. It's about whether we're even going to be bothered to eat it.
I said, as long as we've got the stuffing, which is in the freezer,
yes.
and pigs in blankets,
yes.
and Yorkshires.
Yeah.
It's a roasted veg.
Yeah, exactly.
The reason why the turkey is so good is that when you have leftovers, the turkey is like the main thing because everything.
We tend to get the thigh meat. I mean, let's have a serious conversation about turkey. We prefer the darker meat to the white meat. So I tend to get, and both Tesco's and Morrison's do them at the moment, is the turkey thighs. It's just better meat, and cook it till the skin's crispy and. Beautiful.
Aldi's open 7 till 6.
7? What? Christmas Day? Christmas Eve?
Saturday, unless it's not. Let me change it.
No.
Let's see if it's Yeah, see, I'm still saying 10 till 4, so it's not adapted to.
Coco, what are you doing? I see. I wouldn't even buy a full chicken, Miriam. I've got trays of chicken thighs in there. One of those would be great. Why did Frosty's wife ask for a divorce? He was a total flake. 4 out of 10, John. 4 out of 10. You're getting there. Here we go. Jan's in. Why does Santa Claus say Mrs. Claus asks for a weather forecast? So what does Santa Claus say when Mrs. Claus asks for a weather forecast? Reindeer. Jan, top of the class. That's good. Chicken and chips. Chicken and chips he is. That used to be one of my things for the takeaway, from the chippy actually. And with other PBs, pigs and blankets and stuff. Yeah, that's all you need. Yeah. So we'll do that. We'll definitely do pigs and blankets.
We have no excuse when we have our own sausage maker at the bakery.
Well, I've also got the little one here. We could do them here. I can go and get some of the.
They've got to be not just full huge ones. You've got to be like little mini pigs and blankets.
I'll show you how to make them and so you can make them.
Those are the best ones.
Yeah. Why wouldn't Ebenezer Scrooge eat at the pasta restaurant? It cost a pretty penny. Nice. John, these are good. Can you hear the grinding from the dogs? Oh, Archie. He loves his marrow-bones. Right, anyway. What are your plans at Christmas? What have you all prepared? Who's done some meal prep? Or are you saving it all for the weekend?
I'll be making a cheesecake on Saturday.
What flavour cheesecake are you making?
The baked vanilla with a salted caramel swirl.
Nice.
From that photo that Dan shared from a couple of years ago.
Had my first Christmas meal on Sunday. Relatives. It was completely low carb. Carnivores loved it. Fantastic. Well done, Jan. I mean, I'll be honest, Christmas isn't that difficult to do as low carb. You know, if you're going to do it clean, you need to make everything yourself, gravies and sauces. But making it low carb is actually very, very, very easy. Hang on a minute. Is a bakery cafe doable for 2023? Yes. It's sort of one of the plans.
Depends on what.
Yeah.
Like the Williston unit took ages to sort of find, and then
yeah.
it's
the issue with high street units. They're not cheap to rent, so this is why we use sort of off street, sort of like industrial lets. You need a decent footfall, so it's a little bit it's a bit tricky. It needs to be a multi-purpose unit. It can't just be a shop front. Ella's trying to get Archie to take his bone onto the blanket. John has ignored timeout, so he's now banned from the playground till the 1st of February. You've been told, John. Miriam has banned you. He won't listen. How long are an elf's legs? Just long enough to reach the... Okay, icicles. Emma, what's icicles? Oh, you've made icicles. Sorry, now reading Deb's comments, I now understand what you're on about. You've made icicles.
What?
You don't get it?
No.
When it was cold last week,
yeah,
she had icicles in the kitchen. On the inside of the kitchen window, not the outside window. Do you know what, trifle? That's one thing that I think we've only ever made at Christmas time. I think I made it a couple of years ago.
I made you a trifle for your birthday.
Did you?
Yeah.
I love a trifle, but I think
we've got jelly in the cupboard. Why just sat there? I'm not too fussed with trifle, to be fair.
No, I'm good without it now. Actually, I've got plenty of other things.
I just thought we haven't had a cheesecake in ages, so
yeah,
you got that biscuit mix in there, so it's nice and easy. Come up! Don't just whine and then not do anything.
She just wants to lay on somebody and go to sleep. Cool. See if Louis will have her in his room.
He's cleaning.
Oh, he's cleaning. Of course he is, yes. Louis cleaning his room. It is Christmas, by the way. I mean, yes, I know.
I'm going to pick out a toy tomorrow in the garden that they've not seen for a couple of years.
Would the custard recipe you put on Facebook? Yes, it is. I've never... Oh, no, I have made it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I have made it. I'm just trying to think. That will set, won't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does set. Yeah. John, 7:45, not 7:30. Oi, Coco, up. She just went
She's
down.
looking at you like, I beg your pardon. Is that how you speak to me?
Come on then.
She's just shuffling around, sat down, not wanting to move.
The size of you. There. See? Right.
Remember when we first got her and we used to just like hold her here? This arm. She doesn't know what to do with it.
Not an arm. She has 4 legs.
Look, arm bends that way like an elbow. Leg bends the other way like a knee. It's an arm.
Right, there you go. Is fasting ultimate keto? No, because you can eat wrong while fasting, as in when you break your fast. So fasting can be part of the lifestyle, but it's more about what you do in between. So the meals that you have. She's not that heavy. Are you? Hey? She just doesn't want to get comfy.
Probably wear her again.
See, now the thing is, you see Archie? He wants picking up.
But he's not a lap dog. He would absolutely hate it if you picked him up. Last time we weighed her, she was about 22 kilos.
That's it. Okay, we go.
I need to get a photo, like a screenshot of this, and then a screenshot from when we first, because it's been just over 2 years since we first got her. And she was like this big.
Look, he's jealous.
Come here then. Come up. That's it. Good boy. There you go. You can't get any higher than that.
Last time I picked you up, yeah, you weren't happy with me.
It's my profile picture.
Yeah,
I don't know how to change it.
Yeah. She doesn't have much to say for herself though, Jan. She just sort of... I think she just wanted to be high up.
Yeah, well, that's what she always wants. Coco. No, wrong one. Archie.
Right, where are you going?
She's trying to climb. You can't get any higher, Coco.
Where are you going? Right. There's no point trying to climb up me because you can't go any higher.
You get down. Archie.
Right, anyway. Right. Come on, down you go. Come on. Right, you've had your fun.
She's just so comfortable just being in the air. It's like Louis will sometimes pick her up by a harness.
Yeah, it's easy to pick her up. We've got full like chest harnesses for both of them. You can pick her up quite comfortably. Actually, yeah, it's quite true. Although it's out over there.
But Coco's just very used now to just getting lifted up. She just chills out.
Never worked with children or animals. However, we've been doing this now for... All right. We haven't been doing lives for 5 years. But actually 4? When did you start doing those videos? Made me do those horrible videos for YouTube? 4 years ago?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's got to be.
We were doing lives in our members group.
Yeah, but that wasn't 5 years ago, though.
No.
But I tell you what, Miriam, we started doing this, and she's 20 now. But you know, animals and children. Yes, she was still at school when we started. We started doing this.
For my Jesus.
Yeah. So she was actually directing me on camera, trying to do videos. When she was still in secondary school.
I was saying I've been doing this for a quarter of my life now.
Wow, oh my life. Oh, blimey.
So we have,
and it's all worked out perfectly well, Miriam. As you can see, it's all worked out. We know it's amazing. Why doesn't Santa eat junk food? Because I think we had that one earlier, John. Sorry,
that one, but smoking version.
Yeah.
Doesn't count. Should have watched the live earlier.
Yeah, you're not as committed as Miriam. Yeah, she's been there. She's made notes.
Yeah, so I mean, started keto in 2017. I mean, Keto Fitness Club was a gradual thing. We say it started in 2018, like properly. But
I remember it was it not that summertime then that we started to try to do some form of video. I remember it being really sunny and hot, and just horrible, and you sort of camera in my face, and
So 2017, I was in year 10. 2018 April was like the official start of keto fitness because someone got the logo.
Yeah.
2018 summer, I did GCSEs, and then
Right,
over
so-
that 12
Yeah,
12 week
right,
holiday,
yeah.
I made WTF.
Oh, right. So we were doing videos then.
Mm.
Yeah. Wow. So it is over 4 years. Bloody hell. So anyway, I've made the huge mistake of working with both animals and children.
I can't remember if WTF was launched in 2018 or 2019. It was 2019, wasn't it? It was my holiday between year 12 and 13. No. Yes.
When was lockdown, folks? Because that's when
Lockdown was 2020.
right.
End
So
of year 13.
so that was FFS. So WCF was the year before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was 2019.
2019. Yeah.
2018 was the free recipe library. That's what we made when
Right.
I was in the big holiday.
Yeah. No, I know. However, Louis wasn't.
We've had that one as well.
Yeah, John. Sorry, you have to go back and watch the live. What do you call a naughty child at Christmas? A rebel without a clause. Nice one, Lisa. Oh, here we go. Penguins. Why can't penguins fly? They're not tall enough to be pilot. That's a good one, John. I like that. I like that one. Okay. I mean, if there are any sensible questions, then we're always happy to try, at least. If you want to see the dog again, she wants to come back up. What's green, covered in tinsel, and goes ribbit, ribbit, and mistletoed? Yeah. Thank you, Christina. It's do you know what? It's a daily. It's part of our daily routine now. It's not something that we even. I'm trying to think. It's just part of what we do. It's just it's natural for us now. When we first started, it felt a bit, I don't know, uncomfortable sharing sometimes. And why bother? Whereas now, actually, we do this every single day. It's our life, so therefore, we're not trying to do something we're not trying to present something that we don't live. We just, like Ella's always making new recipes. Why? Because she wants to be eating different things. I'm always creating new ideas. At the bakeries. Why? Because, well, that's the things that we used to eat, and why can't we sort of adapt a little bit of, we're learning so much about the foods that we just didn't know existed. I've been in catering since the age of 16, 17. What are you doing? What are you doing? I, up until a few years ago, didn't know things like psyllium husk existed, and bamboo fiber was a thing, and now they rule my life. It's like, how many things can I make out of? So yeah, it's we're still learning every single day. We we live it, we breathe it, we eat it. We try and talk about sort of the lifestyle, not making it a fad or a diet. This is how we've lived for the last 5 years. We've all developed with it, so you've just seen Louis, we've 17 years old. He's been living this way for close to 5 years. He's developed into a very lean, sort of fit young man. Ella's not grown, but she has got stronger.
I think I've at least grown an inch since I was 15.
But she can deadlift my body weight. That's impressive. Yeah, that's massively impressive. Go and try and deadlift your own body weight before you start deadlifting somebody who's 20 kilos heavier than you. And that's that was the purpose of that. Why we started. When we started 5 years ago, it was just to share. It felt a little bit sort of weird at the beginning. It always felt weird coming on camera. Just ridiculous. Now, spend a big part of our lives on camera, but that's fine. Quite happy to do it. And actually, and we know that obviously in the next few weeks, there's going to be a lot of people sort of turning to the community, to the groups, to actually ask for some help and to actually sort of just understand, because whether it's a diagnosis for diabetes or just fed up with the way people, the way you feel and the way the energy levels, those sorts of things. How can this help? Can this change your life? Well, a lot of us have living proof that it can and will. Just need to give it some time. Come on, back to the jokes. What did Santa sing when he went down the chimney? Come on, Dan. I don't know. What did Santa sing, or does anyone else know? What did Santa sing when he went down the chimney? No idea, Deb. No, me neither.
But yes, most of Jan asked are all Q&As like this.
Oh, are all the Q&As like this?
Most
Generally,
of them have more questions, but
I mean, yes and no. There are some weeks when it's question, and we just try and batter through them, and there are other weeks when Coco's like this, and but that's it. That's fine. Never ever feel like you can't ask a question. Just straight in. Just ask it. Because we see it and we'll just come to it and we'll be sensible for 20 minutes.
You just want to be star of the show. We need a Coco camera. In fact, we do have one. I need to figure out how to put that on.
On its way, John. On its way. Wow.
Sort your ear out.
We just need to get you a big sofa so you can come and sit up here with us. Yeah? Honestly. Right, so over the next few days, I'll send it to you on email, mate. But I will still get the post, but this postal strikes for the next 2 days, so that'll be next week. Right, okay.
Deb, I've got your email open.
Okay, we had a look at the tracking.
Oh, it says delivered.
Right, okay. So here's the thing. We sent out, I know the depot, so we're where our parcels go from, they send out other companies' parcels as well. On Monday, I think there were 500 parcels got distributed from that one depot alone.
Come on.
And obviously we know that this is the busiest time of year. We know now that actually about 3 of those parcels have gone missing. Not all of ours, but there's 3 parcels. So it happens. Obviously we can't send anything else out now. There's just no services available to us. But we'll deal with anything that's gone missing or any parcels that turn up late once we get back delivering next week. Do you want story time? Is that what you want?
I'll go and sit with her in a bit. Once we start off.
Yeah.
I'll go sit with her, and within 10 minutes she'll be asleep and won't notice when I get up.
No, that's fine, Deb. Well, I mean, we'll have a look at the tracking. We can get in touch with Amazon probably tomorrow. Yeah, we'll be able to get through to the offices tomorrow. I'm talking to that camera there. Yeah. If I talk to you, will that help? Yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll see if they've got any other info. But if they're saying it's been delivered, they've obviously delivered it to the wrong address.
Jan's asking when's the next Q&A.
Next Q&A would be...
We do them every fortnight, so it won't be next week. It'll be the week after, which is the 6th of January.
However, Jan, we're also doing Kick So the sort of like the open conversation evening, and sort of like, but basically, Kick is an introduction to a keto low carb lifestyle. It's a Zoom. You can come and join in, and you can ask questions. If you've got questions, then come and join us. So the event isn't up yet, but the first one will be next Wednesday. So Wednesday is 7:30. Have you got any form of link you can share there?
I don't have it at the moment because the one on the website isn't up to date.
Right.
But it's going to be, if you're in I'll put the link to our Facebook group. If you're in that, it'll appear in the events section.
Yeah. I'll get the events created tomorrow. So keep an eye on the events in the public group. Kick will be Wednesday next week, 7:30, and I think we said Sunday as well, didn't we?
Yeah.
So go on.
Sorry, the other thing I'm going to put in is a link to just the main website. If you scroll down on this link, and you'll see the email box. If you pop your email in there, then you'll get emails from us, and I'll send out emails about these kicks as well.
So we were just talking before. Thanks, Dan. We were just talking before the session about sort of some of the Zooms that are coming up, both in the members group and then in the public and free to air sort of Zooms. Kick 28th and on the 1st. It might sound like a bit of a random date to do one. However, we've done it for the past 2 or 3 years. In fact, pre-lockdown, we were doing the live Kick sessions, and obviously the busiest time of the year was that very late part of December, early January. So now we do them online. Anyone can join in. I say anyone. It is limited, and we did reach our limit last year. We've only, I say only, we have 100 Zoom app, numbers allowed. So 100 people can turn up. All right, 99 because I've got to be there. So if you want to come to a Kick, they're free to access. You can just use the links that will be in the groups. So that's on the 28th and the 1st, and then we'll be doing them at least once a week for the next few weeks, just to sort of help everybody get into the swing of it. It is the same information, but the conversation is different. So just because you may have come to one doesn't mean you can't come to another one. Because again, if you've been following the lifestyle for a couple of weeks or a couple of months, and you suddenly think, I just need a bit of clarification or whatever it is, just need a conversation, you can come and do it in there. Within the members group, we've been sort of looking at a couple of things that we're going to do next week, and I'll give you a quick snippet. Oh, actually, the live is right. So the live on Wednesday next week, members, is all about proteins. So we're going to be I'm going to be going through the proteins, the different types of proteins that we all eat, and the protein values. And if you're lucky, I might cook something. Well, I mean, you can't eat it because it's my dinner. But I'll be showing you. So often people get confused about sort of how much protein do I need, and what's the best way of cooking it. So anyway. So we'll talk about proteins. We'll spend an hour or so on just going through different types of proteins and maybe the best way of cooking them. And on the Thursday, we're doing as a live. So it will be best shopping value. Yes? Mm-hmm. Or best value shopping. Best value shopping. So I'm going to go shopping. And I'm going to show you the best value things from Tesco's, from Morrison's, from Aldi. Maybe Lidl's as well, but I've done these things a couple of times before, just to sort of show, because you get different things from different places. I will say this: don't bother with Asda. It's as simple as that. Don't bother. It's not just my opinion, by the way. It's not just my opinion. Waitrose, Lisa, they don't let me in Waitrose. I've told you that. I have to wear my smart shoes. I haven't got any.
They've all been eaten.
You what?
They've all been eaten by Coco.
They've all been eaten by Coco, yeah. My smart shoes have been eaten. Maybe I'll pop my head into Waitrose. Maybe when they're quiet. But so that's next week. So protein class in the members group on Wednesday. A best value shopping on Thursday live. And I think Friday, oh yeah, we got another live. Friday, We're doing kitchen gadgets. So what gadgets do we use? We get asked quite a lot. It's quite random, but we do get asked. So what kitchen gadgets? It doesn't have to have a Ninja label on it for us to use it. Don't you worry. We've got plenty of other things.
I think you could almost do it in levels where the beginner is here's a pan.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Because obviously different gadgets for different things.
Yeah. Yeah. Different uses. So, Kerry. I mean, where have you been? Honestly, we're going in like 3-4 minutes. You now turn up and say hello. So kitchen gadgets. That's Friday. Friday evening in the members group, we're going to do vision boards. Now, if you've never done a vision board, quite difficult to explain really, but we used to do vision boards quite a lot.
I've seen ours in the living room earlier.
From quite a few years.
Not the old one.
Okay.
Not the one with the boxes on.
Right.
Just I can't remember what's
it is. Oh, I'd say it's not weird because obviously if you create a vision and you then sort of work towards it, it's amazing what can happen. Our own individual vision boards. We're going to put our own vision boards together. So, and we're going to talk through the process. So that will be Friday evening. So we do an accountability recognition. That's why you took so long, Kerry. I mean, what you can't have been finished. You still got 4 hours left of the day. So vision boards on Friday, which is the 30th, and then I don't think there'll be anything on the 31st. Will it?
I don't know.
I don't know if those two sessions, but on Sunday the 1st, we will be straight in with PT. 9:30, there'll be a PT session, and the kick in the evening. Right, just really quickly, I want to go through some of the comments. Just that's been going. Glitter, perfect. For anyone that doesn't know Lisa, please go and check out her Facebook page. Lisa, if you can, drop a link into your Facebook page. Lisa is a very glittery Pilates motion teacher. I mean, just an amazing person. Please go. Please, have you put a link in?
Mm-hmm.
All right, there you go. Go and check out Lisa's Facebook page. She runs some classes within the members group. She also has her own classes as well. Go and follow her because she's completely nuts and amazing. What's the Noel Edmonds thing? Scroll up.
I don't know.
Are you Noel Edmondsing? I don't know what that means, Miriam, because it probably relates to something I said about 10 minutes ago. And you know what I'm like? I've got a goldfish brain sometimes. Although goldfish can remember bridges. So keep going because there's more up there and I can't see them.
I'm not on your screen. I'm on my screen.
Oh. Hang on. Okay. Now you confused me. You were highlighting questions earlier.
Yeah, from my screen.
Right. Okay. Right. Great point, Jan. And there are ways of obviously we choose to sort of get certain things from certain places and others from other places. One of the things that we do every month is we buy the farmers' eggs. Farmers market turns up. There's a local farmer. We buy enough eggs to get us through the month. Usually about 180 eggs.
He knows us.
He knows us, and he knows us that well that when I sent Louis down there last time, he knew exactly who he was because he went, "Can I have 5 trays?" I went, "Oh yeah," because you're the only person that buys 180 eggs. But yeah, so I totally get that, and we are always looking for. We better go. We've got 1 minute. We're always looking for sort of like the best places to sort of again, it's working on that sort of cost and quality. Where can we get the best quality product? And sometimes, we'll end up paying more for the grass-fed or for the organic. But again, I appreciate that everybody has to make their own choices, don't they? But we do some of that, absolutely no problem at all. M&S, I can't see me shopping in M&S. Deb, really? It's worse than Waitrose. Yes, accountability is happening. We are on our way over the other side. Miriam, I'll read those messages. I did see a couple of comments in there. Thank you very much. I'm not ignoring you at all. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
We'll talk to you later. Merry Christmas to you all. If we don't see you, if we're not seeing you in the members group or seeing you in the next couple of days, have a great one. It's only one day. Don't write off the rest of the month just because of one meal or whatever it is, and come and see us in the new year, either on a live or in a Zoom or wherever you want to come and see us. Hopefully out on the road next year as well. That's it. We're done. See you all later. Bye.